Hello, hi, my name is Godfrey Mo, my name is Flowcash, my name is Hashtag, my name is Manamo Tswana, my name is whatever, man. Welcome to my HTML tutorials, Kase Tswana, right? Today, got forms, HTML forms. You know, you've always seen your login forms, your sign up forms, and I'm pretty sure you must be curious on how you can do that. So I'm gonna open up a document here, which we covered on the last movie. I'm gonna leave these things here, they're not gonna affect today, right? So as you can imagine or expect, if you want to make a form more HTML, and there is a form tag, right? Remember, there's always an opening tag. Oops, form now there's always an opening tag and a closing tag, right? Sweet, right? Just like that, simple. That way you just declared a form, right? Now the tricky part is what actually goes into the form, how you actually make the form fields, right? Cool. This is how you do it. You use an input like that, input tag, right? Now you have an input, right? But you have to let the computer know what type of input you're expecting, right? So you use an attribute type, an attribute called type, and then let it know that it's text. You can have your paragraph, you can have your password. If it's going to be password, you can have your type as input, as submit. If it's going to be like a button, a login button or something like that. But for now, I'm gonna need a text, as in this part. This field is going to accept text, alright? This normal variable character varchar text from MySQL or SQL and whatever. Alright, awesome. So for me to talk to this field, when I actually call the values that I entered here, I need a name for the field, right? I can have a name, let's say password, password. Let's make a login like form. Password. I can also have an ID, but in this case I don't think I need an ID, right? So I'm just gonna keep it to the name is just gonna serve me the purpose area button, right? So I'm gonna Control D to duplicate that, and then just edit. Make my life easier. Let me edit this one. Here is gonna be a username. It's still a text, but now that because this one is a password field, I'm gonna give it a type password. If I could give it a text type, it's still gonna accept the password, but the problem is it's going to show the contents of the password. I type a password, hello type a G equal a G, isn't say a star or a that dot. It's a soup in your password. So if you say password, I inside that dot, and then how type or be able to your password, right? Cool. So and now I have the two fields that are going to say the username and the password, right? Now I need to make that button, right? How do I make that sign up button again? This is how you do it. It's an input there, but the type is a bit different now. The type, you could use button, but I'm gonna use submit, because yes, let's use submit today. Submit, and then instead of giving it a name, I'm not gonna give it a name. I'm gonna give it a value. The value is the value of whatever it is that you're talking about. I'm not gonna give it a name. I'm gonna give it a value, which I'm gonna say login. Let's say login for the value, and then I could also give these a value. But if I give it a value, then you're not gonna be able to enter any value. It's gonna come by default, and I have that value already entered, but I want the user to enter the value. I hope that makes sense. If I don't make sense, let me Control S and save this, and then come here. Hopefully y'all will get it better. You see, now I got two form fields, this one and that one, and then my login. Of course I didn't code it, so I did a simple for now, but that is how you make the login page item, right? Let me remove this so that you can see what the form did on its own, right? Come here, refresh, bang, there you go. I got two fields. Of course I get the side CSS, so it looks kind of weird and kind of awkward, but that's because Megabatla also added a form, not the CSS part of it, right? Awesome. Now you know. You could use normally placeholder. A placeholder is a placeholder, like it says. text display you could write enter username, and then let me quickly copy that, and then enter password. Now here you're talking to the user. You could do this, enter username, enter password. Right, you see when I type it goes away, and like I said, the password field how it declarely got type password. If you say type password, it is going to give you those other aesthetics, or it's going to give you those black thingies. So when I type, how about one out of my password key, but the username, because it declared text, when I type in you can see whatever I'm typing in, right? Awesome, cool. So that's the difference between the type password and the type text. Right, you can use the placeholder, or if you don't want to use the placeholder, you can alternatively just put here or a username like that, and then password like that. You can really just play around with this, man. You just need to know what to use and how to use it, and then actually know what to use. How you use it is all up to you, man. We are all unique developers and coders out there, eh? So this is it. That's your login form. Of course, I say a code, so high recipe at this moment. Meet me in the next video. We're gonna be talking about tables and everything, eh?